created a company that really benefited a large number of human beings who had difficulties in their lives and found someone to turn to in that moment where they were struggling and trying to figure out where to go. And we gave them an outlet where they found a resource to solve that problem and to get them what they needed and get them through their challenge. I hope to tell her that it's what paid for her college, and that we created a company that is still alive and well and prospering, and being able to create this mechanism where buyers are benefiting and sellers are benefiting, and we're able to make some money in the middle that's reasonable and fair and helps all of us do the things we want to do in our lives. There are people out there who have guaranteed payments because they were hurt, because they were harmed, because something in their life went tragically wrong. And they went to court, and to try to help make those things better, they received guaranteed payments in the future. That could be to make sure they could pay their bills because they couldn't work anymore. It could be to support the family because they lost a spouse. There are lots of reasons. And when they want to do something right now, because we've talked to a woman who, her son had health problems that came up unexpectedly, and she needed to pay all those bills, and she didn't have money to pay those bills. All she had were these future payments. And what she needed to do was find someone who would give her money now in order for them to accept those future payments. And so what we're doing is trying to find someone who's willing to do that, to put up cash right now, to buy a future payment that gives them a return that's better than bonds and annuities in the market. And that's what we're doing. And I think we're doing it really well. At its core, what we're doing isn't that different than a lot of other web companies. So when I graduated college in '98, the internet was new. People were trying to figure out what to use it for. And what folks found, I think, is things like Amazon, things like Airbnb, things like Uber, is what has come out of this capability to connect lots of people. And what we're doing with CrowFly really isn't all that different. It's finding people who have something and people who want that thing and are willing to pay for it. And trying to connect those two parties, where today all they have is a television commercial that tells them that they can get their money now. They don't know whether it's a good deal. They don't know whether it's a bad deal. They have no resource for that. And CrowFly is going to be a marketplace that not only connects those two parties, but helps them understand what's a good deal and what's not. And I'm really proud of that. What we're hoping is that this thing explodes. In the next year, we're hiring 10 folks. We're looking for dedicated, energetic people who want to do good in the world and want to do it right. And we've got people who want to be able to get on the phone and talk with someone and help them understand the challenge that they're going through and what the right solutions are. And we've got roles for people who want to build really cool technology that, one of the things we're going to be exploring that I'm excited about is we've digitized an asset so we can bring it online so that we can understand what it is and send emails about it and send texts about it and communicate through web pages about it. But blockchain is something that really is exciting. It's this ability to take digital information and distribute it and process it in a distributed way. And there are lots of people out there trying to figure it out, but it's still a domain where there's lots of exploration to be done. And I'm pretty excited about, on the computer science side of our house, trying to investigate that and figure out how to do it right and provide more opportunities for buyers who only want a portion of an asset. Because once we digitize that and put it in a blockchain, we can segment it. And we can take $2,000 of payments a month and let someone buy $50 of payments a month and track that effectively and title that effectively. And that's pretty exciting. Hopefully we're going to make it easy. We're going to make it so they don't recognize all the hard work that went into that. One of the first things we do is let people find a price right away, a quote, I should say an estimate, without having to go through phone calls, without the hassle that this process usually makes. So our website's something that we tried really hard to design to make it easy to do what you want to do, to make it streamlined, but to provide all sorts of resources for those who aren't sure if it's what they want to do yet and really want to go find more information about how this compares to a loan or what else is out there or how the process works. So yeah, we're pretty excited about that website.